Good guys, I'm going to be doing another YouTube video. Shit's fire, trust. I'm gonna be reacting to two videos today, and then I'm gonna play a game or two of Fortnite probably. So this is just gonna be a bot, I guess. Um, this one is serial killers that are still on the loose by
Hey, do you want to know a scary thought? You know, like serial killers? Well, before they were all caught and put in jail or even executed, you know that they were just living in public with the rest of us, right? Yeah, creepy. Not too long ago, I covered the topic of serial killers that were never caught. Some of these were more recent, but a lot of them were older cold cases. If you haven't seen that video, it's linked in the description for you to watch after this one. But what I want to do in today's video is go a little bit deeper and discuss currently active serial killers that are still on the loose, meaning that they are very much so alive and very much so free and very much so still in the habit of murdering people. Now buckle up and let's get started. We are starting this list with an individual known as the Jeff Davis 8 killer. In the mid to late
I heard about this man. It looks scary, I'm not even gonna cap. But I mean, he's probably dead now. True shit.
2000s, the Jefferson Davis Parish in Louisiana was thrust into the national spotlight due to a string of unsolved murders. 8 women, now known as the Jefferson 8, were killed and dumped into swamps and canals around the city of Jennings over only a 4-year period. The connections between these victims in this case is striking, as all 8 victims were discovered to have known each other quite well, and 2 of them were even cousins. The victims at some point in their lives had also acted as police informants and even reported on each other at times. This also led to the families believing that the police were somehow involved in their deaths. That theory was further supported by the 2016 book Murder in the Bayou. But as far as we are concerned, right now there is absolutely no leads on who could be the killer or killers involved in murdering these 8 women. The chance of this killer still being at large is extremely high. What do you guys think? Simply rural towns being underfunded and not being able to solve a complex series of murders? Or did the local police want to get rid of their straight
Police. Dead ass. Just straight police. Being so dead ass.
being found, and a large delay in there even being an acknowledgement not being able to solve a complex series of murders? Or did the local police want to get rid of their string of informants, hence all of them disappearing and no evidence being found, and a large delay in there even being an acknowledgement of all of these murders being connected in one way or another? It's very fishy, and it's unfortunate that justice hasn't yet been served. Moving on, let's discuss the I-70 killer. In case you're unfamiliar, I-70 or Interstate 70 is one of the longest highways in the entire United States, connecting multiple states from Utah all the way to Maryland. And if you didn't know, those are on opposite sides of the country, so it's pretty long. However, unfortunately, in 1992, this route became the hunting ground for a dangerous individual known as the I-70 killer. The confirmed cases attributed to him include the death of 6 people who worked in convenience stores along the highway. Most of them were young women with brunette hair, with the exception of one male, being the only I-70 victim who was male. Because this killer found his victims on such a long stretch of highway, the police were completely unable to connect any meaningful dots. And even though the police and investigators from each respective city and county were able to compare notes, there was no solid enough evidence that allowed them to get any sort of suspect. And the most progress they were able to make was 2 composite sketches of what the killer could look like, which unfortunately never brought anyone to justice. It's honestly shocking how far technology has come and how seemingly easy it was to be a serial killer not that long ago. These cases only took place in 1992, 30 short years ago. And the fact that the composite sketches showed a young man, likely only in his 20s or 30s, the chances of this killer being out on the loose and alive and even active today is extremely likely.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available on both PC and mobile with Google Play Games.
And look, at this point, you might be asking yourself, how can I protect myself from these killers that are still on the loose? And the answer is, I don't know. But what I can tell you how to protect yourself from is cybersecurity threats, which is why this video is sponsored by NordVPN. If you're anything like me, you had way too much unsupervised internet access as a kid, and that meant you went on Omegle. And if you went on Omegle, you probably had somebody tell you exactly where you lived, told you your name, and told you some very scary facts about yourself. And how they were able to do that is by simply scanning your IP address and finding all the available information about you. With a VPN, your information is completely anonymous, and you are protected from that exact style of attack and much more. Imagine Nord as a superhero, protecting your online privacy and protecting you online. What exactly does this superhero Nord protect you from? Well, let me tell you. Man-in-the-middle attacks, phishing scams, password password attacks, DDoSes, malware, malvertising, and even ransomware. When you connect to a network, whether it be public or private, your information is available, which is why having a VPN is so helpful. Having a VPN allows you to protect your information and have the information that's displayed on your behalf be completely elsewhere. The unique benefit of this is actually twofold as well, because not only are you remaining anonymous online for your own privacy, but you can actually use this to unlock previously geolocked content by select. Next up, we have the Long Island serial killer. Like the rest of these cases, this one's crazy. In May of 2010, a 24-year-old woman named Shannon Gilbert disappeared, so the police conducted a search looking for her along the Ocean Parkway in Long Island, New York. And while unfortunately they did not find her body, they found something they did not expect at all. They found the remains of 4 other missing women. What started out as a simple search for
4 other women? That's fucking crazy.
missing women.
I mean, I know the I-70 killer had 6, but like, damn, 4 women, and they didn't even expect it.
Turned into the investigation of a lifetime, searching for a serial killer who's currently on the loose. Over the course of a few extra months, police found more remains belonging to 6 other people, a total of 10. And the
10? God damn! Yo, 10 people is fucking crazy work, bro. Holy shit, bro. They didn't rotate at the right time, bro. You got third party. They got third party, bro. By the killer. Killer third party number.
Connections were made. The killer mostly targeted sex workers who put up ads on Craigslist. And although there was
That's their fault. Deadass. If they're selling their bodies and shit, bro, that's their fault, bro. I mean, they're asking to get killed at that point, bro. I'm saying.
a lot of effort put into a lengthy investigation, and there was even suspects and persons of interest, which is a first on this list so far. There was absolutely no arrests made, and the Long Island serial killer may very well be still active, as they're still on the loose.
No,
Truly sad and unfortunate. All right, let's get out of the States for a sec and go over to Asia, specifically Japan. This entry is not only strange, but also really scary, and you'll see why very soon. As some of you may know, Japan has a huge obsession with vending machines. It's a huge part of their culture, and it's honestly pretty cool and convenient to have so many cool things readily available almost everywhere. On average, there's one vending machine for every 23 people. That's a pretty high ratio. But between April and November 1985 in Hiroshima, 12 people were killed and another 35 were injured due to paraquat poisoning. What is paraquat, you may ask? Well, it's a popular herbicide or weed killer. When the authorities started to investigate all of these deaths, they started to notice one thing in common. They all had consumed a drink called Ornamic C. Now, at the time, Ornamic C had a marketing campaign going on where if you made a purchase at one of their vending machines, you would get an Ornamic C for free. It was a type of orange beverage. In Japanese culture, sometimes the people would place the free drink on the top of the vending machine so someone else could take it if they didn't want it. The police soon caught on and figured out that someone had been tampering with these free drinks on the top of the machine, poisoning them with paraquat. It was almost impossible for the police to track down anybody responsible, and because there's already so many fingerprints on the drink from the person who originally got it to all of the people that may have touched it, and the lack of CCTV at the time, there was almost no evidence. And unfortunately, this person was never found. It's very likely this person could still be around today, and whether they're a serial poisoner or not, I would say there's a good chance that they're probably up to no good. I don't know about you, but this definitely makes me question any type of free drink I may be offered in the near future. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't stay out of the States for too long, and now we're back discussing the Eastbound Strangler. This name has a very odd and gruesome origin. In November of 2006, 4 bodies were found in a drainage ditch near Atlantic City, New Jersey. These bodies would all be identified as women who earned a living as sex workers in the area. The women all were lined up.
I like this guy's editing. This guy's, like animating, bro. Like, he's doing pretty good at this shit, bro. But that's fucking crazy. In a drain thing, bro.
And appeared to be strangled, hence the strangler part of the name. But strangely enough, all of their bodies were facing eastbound, which is why they called him the Eastbound Strangler. It's a strange name with an even stranger meaning. But what's most strange is that this killer was never caught. Keep in mind, this case happened in 2006, not 1985. So there was a decent amount of technology to help solve this case. And for that reason, there was DNA evidence that was retrieved. But unfortunately, all this DNA evidence was able to do was clear the names of the only suspects that they had because there was no match. Despite there being a $25,000 reward, the Eastbound Strangler was never found and very likely walks among us today. I don't know about you guys, but if somebody goes and strangles 4 innocent people, I would say that they're probably not just going to stop at that, which is why I considered them for this list of active killers. And for good measure, let's just add one more strangler, specifically the Chicago Strangler. From 2001 all the way up till 2018.
Bro, that motherfucker look proper. Hold up, go back. Why he look like that? Yo, he looks like a priest.
Chicago Strangler. From 2001 all the way up till 2018, the deaths of at least 50 women in the south and west sides of Chicago have had the Chicago PD stumped. Like in other cases, unfortunately, a lot of these victims shared very similar attributes. They were African-American female sex workers in the area, and as you might have assumed, they were all murdered via strangulation. Because a lot of these victims in cases have provided no suspects, the term Chicago Strangler has been used as somewhat of a blanket term to identify the killer or killers who are still at large. The silver lining of this case is that some of these cases have been solved and closed, but unfortunately a vast majority of these strangulation victims have not been given justice, and unfortunately they likely won't. In 2019, a task force was set up to reinvestigate the
Bro, why do people kill each other? I mean, like, that shit's so dumb. Like, gangs, that don't make sense, bro. Like, people are killing each other because of the color they wear and, like, the backstory and shit. Yeah, I get the backstory, but, like, fucking, why would they do that? I'm just yapping at this point, bro. I heard Chicago and I thought of fucking Chief Keef.
cases. Somewhat strangely, in my opinion, they have not been able to provide any evidence to validate the theory that there is one perpetrator, meaning that they believe there's either multiple perpetrators or simply no connection between the cases. And for me, I believe that there's too much in common between all of these cases for these to simply be coincidental and completely unrelated. But what do you guys think? It's very sad and disheartening and honestly scary that
Yeah, I think that shit's scary as hell. Like, we don't know if these people are still alive because that was pretty recent. He said 2006 to 2018. That's pretty fucking crazy. I mean, like, damn, bro.
this sort of thing is still going on. And the fact that these situations were still happening up until 2018 leads me to believe that this is still happening to this day. And for the last entry on this list, we will be jumping over to Russia. We have the Danilovsky Maniac, or the Maniac with Dull Eyes. He gets the nickname from a vague description given to the police. And he's on this list because between 2004 and 2007, he killed at least 7 women. He's also been believed to be active as early as 1999 and as recent as 2010. Like basically every monster on this list, he targeted young women, assaulted them, and murdered them, and hid their bodies in construction sites around Cherpovets, Russia. This killer left crude drawings at crime scenes to taunt the police, and even with over 200 people being interrogated and a reward of over 500,000 rubles, the identity of the maniac was never solved, and unfortunately, he is still very likely among us today. One very important note I want to make at the end of this video is that all of the
He's in Russia. I'm not worried about that shit.
victims in this video are real, and all of these situations are very real and very unfortunate. And with that, I try to be as respectful as possible when covering sensitive topics like this. Let me know your guys' thoughts on these situations, and please, if you haven't already, check out some of my other videos on serial killers.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for Nord for sponsoring
like
this
this
video, and thank you guys for being such cool fans and being supportive of creators getting compensated. And if you are looking for cybersecurity, please check out NordVPN using my link in the description. It helps out the channel a ton and gives you a great deal. But until next time, that's all for now. Trust me.
That was a fire ass video. Hold up. Let me sign in real quick. I'm trying to subscribe to this man. I gotta sign in. Fuck. I gotta open my phone and shit. Hold up, my photo G. Hey, we'll get to the next video. I might watch it Dope Jola. I expected to see you on your morning run again. I know I shouldn't be watching. Hopefully that doesn't get me like copyrighted or something. Cause every time I feel the pain, I know I shouldn't be watching. My fault, guys. My fault, guys. I'm still doing this shit. We've been recording for 14 minutes, and we've been streaming for 35. And we might be goaded. Update password. Create password. Change password. YouTube. Boom. Nah, but that was a fire ass video, bro. That, trust me, bro, guys, actually comp. I'm not even gonna cap. Let's go to a dope as YOLO video now, I guess. Raining pretty hard outside. Why am I not signed in, bro? Oh, not now. Fuck! Cancel. Not now. Next. Why is my shit in all caps? And that, watch some fucking doping YOLO. We got a kid. It's not a kid. I just want to see him get high as fuck. 1 gram of pods.
It's not easy at all.
Okay,
I thought, like,
this.
it's a fucking gram, and I got 2 pens. I'm gonna fly through it. Nope. I'm over here fucking crying, having to reduct tape to stall. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Dope is YOLO here. Hope you're having a dope ass day. Today's
am,
video is
sir.
gonna be something you guys ask me for all the time. It's gonna be the 1 gram cart in one sitting. I know you guys have seen it before, but I'm gonna do.
Hold on, is my camera on? Yo. I'm not gonna restart recording. I'm just gonna go like this. Go like this. This. Oh my god, you can see me. Okay. There we go.
Do it a little
This is
different,
comp,
hopefully
guys.
a little doper. I got the Stizzy pens, they're 1/2 gram pods. I'm gonna do these because I want to do this, but I don't want to do it with like a mystery pen, black market oil pen, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's tested. I don't want to get sick trying to do something for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I got these.
Hell
These are
yeah.
lab tested. I got the Purple Punch from Stizzy, Skywalker OG, and I got this one. I know it's a gram, but this is for after. This is a 1-to-1 CBD THC. I know CBD brings your like high down a little. I feel like I'm gonna be so fucked up after this that I need this. So this is for after, but these are the ones we're gonna smoke. Also, I got the new Stizzy fucking big pen. At the end of the video,
yeah, you
I'm
get
gonna
the
give
big
one of these
pen,
away.
man.
Not the pods, it's illegal. I'm gonna give one of these vapes away. So follow the rules at the end of the giveaway to enter. All right, guys, I know you guys have seen Edward 40 hands where you duct tape 40s to your hands until you finish them. I'm gonna do the same kind of thing, Edward Stizzy hands. I'm gonna duct tape these vapes to my hands because I feel like I'm gonna give up and I go, oh, you know what, let's finish it in a minute. No, I'm gonna set the timer. I'm gonna duct tape double fist fucking pens till they're gone. Let's get it. Thank you.
Yeah, this motherfucker's
I'm
a
fucking
tank.
nervous, honestly, dude. I feel like the last time we did a Stizzy review, God, I got so fucking high. Look at that turtle. That's awesome. And then just wrap it right back around my finger and then down. I can help you. I can do this part. And then I need one more like that.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna power through this, guys. It's like fucking school. It's like, fuck it, if I can just get through it, I'm all right. Same thing. Powering through this today. It's green. Look at this fool coming up to the. Look at this dude.
Oh shit, it's a mallard.
Perfect. All right, guys, I decided to do this challenge a little different. Usually I do challenges in the house. I don't want to be in the house trying to fucking smoke these away. I need a little motivation, sunshine and shit. But I feel like I was gonna give up, so try to do this a little different. I rigged these little contraptions to my hands, and I'm gonna go until they're done. So let's get started. Woo! I'm about to start this timer. Let's see how long it goes. Oh, I'm gonna try to shoot for 35 minutes. Hopefully 35 minutes. Ready? Let's go.
Yo, this motherfucker's crazy with it, bro.
Good, I'm not trying to just hit these. I'm trying to inhale these hits. I'm not just trying to, how fast can you puff a fucking pen?
How long do you think it's gonna take you?
I think it's gonna take me 30 minutes.
By the way, guys, I am going live tomorrow. I might go skating and shit. If y'all want to see that, if it's not gonna rain, because if it's gonna rain, then I'm not. So yeah, if y'all want to tune into that shit, I'll definitely have a video out tomorrow. It's probably gonna be this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go skating shit. Alright, let's continue this shit. This shit's crazy as fuck, though. I could never do this shit, bro.
Maybe 35.
Said maybe 35. I would finish this shit in like a minute, give or take.
Oh my god. That's what? 3 minutes in, I'm ready. Oh my god. I'm sweating.
Yo, ain't no way this motherfucker's sweating.
I'll be hitting 2 at the same time. I didn't think about how harsh it's gonna be. It's insane. Every time I drink out of this, I feel like I'm powering up. It's all green, like an elixir.
That's fire. I
Oh my
fuck with
god,
it.
the purple punch is delicious. It overpowers the OG. And me saying that, it's crazy. But the purple punch tastes better than the OG. It hasn't even moved, guys. Nothing. I've done no damage.
0 DP. Pause. Hold on. I just said DP. I meant to say damage. Oh shit. Don't throw up.
You guys, I'm already high as fuck. Are you kidding me?
I can tell.
Vapes
dude.
hit me so hard. Vapes and edibles hit me different, man. This is the new shit. Guys, 40-gram joint, all good. I can pull on it all day. I know how hard to hit it. These I'm not too familiar with. I'm hitting them too hard, I think. And oh my God, am I fucking myself up? 1 gram by myself? I've seen videos, but everybody does them to a couple people, man. But to the face, fuck.
To the face? Doesn't
Fuck.
to the face? To the face?
Stop it. $19 minutes. 20 minutes, I've done nothing. I feel like Stone Cold. I'm gonna pop, pop, pop.
Fuck was that noise, bro?
Can you get some of that water?
Shit smell good as hell.
So guys, we're on Sunset. And Jordan needed a fucking coffee break. So that's what we're doing.
Vegan pastry break.
And a pastry break. Drink it up. Drink it up.
This shit makes me want to go eat something. Hold up. Alright. I'ma just end vid here, and I'm gonna post part 2 tomorrow, because I've been recording for 25 minutes. So, alright. See y'all in the next video. Word is bond. Check out my Twitch. I'm live streaming right now. I'll put that shit description. I mostly just play video games and react to shit. That's it. I'll link Discord too. Alright. I'll see y'all, bro.